So welcome my people. Today I want to cover my peri-workout nutrition for you. So a simple episode showing you exactly what I eat. So this is my actual pre-workout meal. I have 2 cups of Ensure, as this is one of the largest carbohydrate meals of the actual day. Obviously the main largest one is post-workout, which I will show you when the time is right. But for now, I pop 2 of these. So I've got the Ensure, and then we actually do have 5 minutes later. Right, there we go. So we've got 150 grams of raw weight jasmine rice, 200 grams of chicken, and 50 grams of avocado with 100 grams of veggies. I only have 100 grams of veggies in this meal, just to keep the volume of this meal down, as 100 grams of raw weight rice is almost 400 grams of rice, so it's a lot. And then 100 grams of pineapple. Why? A little bit of fructose does help with the actual uptake of carbohydrates, and plenty of benefits with digestion of actually eating pineapple, and I like fruit, so I do have it. Plenty of the goodness when it comes to micronutrients as well. So generally I have around 400 grams of fruit a day, which seems like a lot, but it's not, on the contrary. And here I've got my double shot of espresso. Today is a push day, so today I will only have my pump product from Trained by GP Nutrition. But for now, I'll get tucked into this, and this is part number 1 of the peri-workout nutrition and what I actually eat around my workout perimeter, and what I actually eat before and after the gym, whatever you want to call it. So that's part 1. Intra-workout nutrition. I actually have got 60 grams of sustain now, 25 grams of VAA, some pomegranate juice, fresh pomegranate, and coconut water. But I will actually show you that. Just don't want to miss it whilst I'm drinking. So you're going to get to see it whilst we prepare it when I get back.
Okay, so intra-workout nutrition for Cuba. So we have JP EAAs, Meg 10. So JP EAAs, we have the pina colada flavour going at the moment. This flavour and the, I'm sure it's strawberry and something, they're my favourites too. They're really nice. So we actually have 20 grams of that in there, and that is the colour of what the pina colada little EAAs looks like. And then in this bottle, look what I made earlier, Ainsley Harriet, haha. So we have 50 grams of the Sustain Intra for Cuba Freeze Intra Carbs. The Sustain actually tastes unreal. I really like the Sustain. Even on their own, without anything in, they actually do taste really good. The JP actually do performance fuel as well, which is still really high quality, but we use the Sustain, so that is what is in there. Plus we also have 200 grams of milliliters of coconut water as well, plus obviously Cuba's done his little information around the pomegranate juice, but there's 100 grams of that in there as well. So all of that, he drinks his intra carbs first, and then he drinks his EAAs afterwards towards the end of his session. I'll be honest, I don't really know if there's any science behind that, but it basically started because he was really hungry in prep and then post prep, so it literally started as that was done to make him feel a little bit less hungry, and it's stuck around, so that's why it's there. But yeah, that's exactly what is in the intra-workout nutrition.
Sick, bro.
Sick, bro. Meg 10.
Post-workout, getting devoured. So this is pretty much how the end product looks like after 2 hours of sitting in the car. So generally now, by the time we actually finish training and we get to sit down and eat, it's probably normally about 20 minutes, 25 minutes, even 30 minutes, because generally I will do some mobility work and I will do correctional work after I actually finish training. So it's never that I finish training to sit down straight away. It's like I finish training, I've got some stretching and some correction work that I need to do, and then I actually sit down to eat. So it might look like that I'm sitting down to eat straight after I finish training, but it's not quite. So again, I'm always kind of ready as soon as I finish. So that is pretty much post-workout nutrition. I did explain a little bit obviously what's in there and how, but I'll touch a little bit more on it when I get back. Part 2, 3 and 4 and 5. to post-workout and peri-workout nutrition, intra-workout nutrition, whatever you want to call it, around the workout nutrition, pre and post-workout, whatever. So, what I've actually been doing, and what I've actually thought is a nice formula, is for the whey paste that you've been seeing, a lot of people asking questions about the whey paste, so I'm going to demonstrate how to actually make the whey paste. Today, I'm actually going to mix 2 flavours, whey ISO, there we go, that's my favourite one, white chocolate coconut and chocolate caramel, both my favourite ones. And to be totally honest with you, they actually taste insane as a mix, so I do like to mix the flavours. So I've got 45 grams of the chocolate coconut ISO and 15 grams of the chocolate caramel. Absolutely outstanding. Meg will probably get a half and a half. She actually is going to get exactly a half and a half, so that she doesn't moan at me. So a little bit of tutorial on how to make the paste so that it is bueno, absolutely bueno. So there's 55 grams of whey altogether in here, well 60 grams actually. So actually I like it semi-thick, so I'm going to add 55 mils of water. There we go, nice and slow, nice and slow, nice and slow. Now, if you want to be super accurate with it, you are going to have to weigh out the water. If you don't weigh out the water, what you will find is you probably get the consistency wrong. So you want to make it good, you make it happen. You want to make it good, you do it well. You stir it well, make it happen. Just like this. Oh yeah, look at this. I'm pretty much like the Gordon Ramsay of bodybuilding. It's an awkward silence. Ed's like nodding his head like, we should get like a, you know, fake audience laughing and then clapping. God. Anyway, I'll show you a reminder of the post-workout shortly. Here, Meg's post-workout meal is actually 120 grams of cream of rice. And in this mix, I actually did it in the hob with some grinded, I actually grinded some jasmine rice. So to get the consistency better and make it less volumized, I actually put rice in a blender, grinded it so it's like really fine. Put the rice in with the cream of rice. The one that I've specifically used here is the triple chocolate. And again, for all these supplements, Cuba 10% off, remember that. Put it in your diaries, whatever you want to do. But just a little bit of tip, because I actually have 200 grams post-workout. So this is my biggest meal of the day. The reason why I don't have any shore with this meal, pardon me, sniffly, you know. The reason why I don't have any shore with this meal is simple. Post-workout, you don't actually need any glucose disposal agents because you're already going to be quite sensitive and quite depleted. So it only makes sense to take them with your other meals. So post-workout, I actually leave it out. But this is the meal, 200 grams of cream of rice / rice. The reason why, obviously I use a mix, just so that I'm not using 200 grams of actual cream of rice, because that would mean having to add super amounts of water. And this actually allows me to keep it quite small volume. Also, another very important ingredient to both our post-workout meals, and a crucial ingredient. When we train, our body actually depletes glycogen in the liver. The only way to replace glycogen in the liver is fructose. So the reason why I actually have Eggs having some technical difficulties because of the dog. So the reason why I always have some fructose post-workout, one, again, supports actual carbohydrate uptake, and two, replenishes glycogen lost inside the liver from training. So post-workout, absolute key. So peri-workout nutrition, why it's important. The analogy I like to give for this without going into too much science, again, if you want science, we can go into it, but half of viewers want to know the nitty-gritty. So the analogy I can give for this is this. You wouldn't really go racing in a race car without appropriate amount of fuel in it. So peri-workout nutrition window, I believe, is the most important window in your day. Again, you need that fuel around the workout perimeter. 1, to fuel your workout, 2, to be able to recover and stimulate protein synthesis post-workout as well, and replenish carbohydrates that you have burnt and used whilst you're trained. So naturally, it makes sense to have the most food around that workout perimeter window. So for me, I wouldn't say majority of my calories, but when I diet specifically, I always pull food away, mainly from the meals around my workout nutrition window, and I prioritize having most calories around my day around the workout nutrition window where I actually need it. So for anyone that is struggling with ideas as to what you need to do and how around that workout window, the rules are simple. Eat what you can digest, the easiest. Eat something that you can digest very, very easy in 90 minutes to 60 minutes before you work out. Ideally, whilst you train, a good source of carbohydrates if you are in an off-season setting. If not, just EAAs will do as an opportunity to obviously stimulate MPS. Post-workout, again, no fats, ideally for quicker absorption, better absorption, a little bit of fructose from the fruit, and a protein source that you can digest very, very easily. For me, the reason why I choose ISO Pro along with cream of rice, it digests super easy, I can eat it easily, and I can eat 200 grams worth, within 5 minutes. So for me, it's a very easy option. Once I've had that, I'm ready to eat again 90 minutes, which is generally when my meal 5 is. So again, the whole point of that actual window is to have meals that are not going to sit on your stomach, not going to sit heavy, but still give you the nutrition you need in order to be able to perform optimally and perform to the best of your ability as well. Hopefully, this clears it up. If you want to know more, or if you want to know anything specific, please comment below and ask me, and I will be happy to help. So, as always guys, if you like this video, like the channel, like, share, subscribe, do all the fun stuff. And remember guys, products, trained by JP Nutrition, use Kuma 10, you can get some discount. As much as I make a joke of it, it does help me as an athlete because it shows value I bring to the table with obviously Jordan, and it helps you guys out, gives you a little bit of money off as well. So thank you as usual, thank you for support, and more content coming your way very soon.